Okay. Well, we should be live now. Let's see, where were we? I don't remember what I was working on. Probably only going to stream for a little bit today, so we'll test it out. Looks like it's working. Muted. Okay. I'm gonna grab my my armrest here. Don't leave home without your kitty armrest. Oh, that's why I didn't see anything. This is a color layer. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of break this edge up a little bit. I did notice there's a little bit of a tangent here, just with this post. Maybe I could either take the post and make it like a little bit extra tall, so it clears that up a little bit, or just kind of reduce this. We'll push that back with maybe some atmosphere and stuff as well. Not really anyone there to talk to yet. Just started streaming. So if anyone's there, just let me know. We can start chit-chatting. Saw you before the... Hey! How's it going? How are you doing, Nate? Welcome back. Only gonna stream for a little bit today. I wanted to get more done. But also social obligations in the real world. So I can't be on for too long. Probably about an hour. How are things going for you? Did you have a good day? I was watching the Adobe stream just a second ago. It's a pretty cool stream they got going on there. I didn't even know it existed until today. Playing some WoW. And Mumbles plays that too. Did you get the new expansion? Does look pretty good. Part of me wants to play it, but the other part of me knows that I tend to get kind of addicted to games sometimes, so I just stay with my painting addiction for now. It's a little bit it's not as risky for me. Legion, how do you like it? They've updated all the character models and stuff, right? It looks like it would be fun. Do you play with a group of people, or? I would always always played WoW pretty solo. I didn't really get into big groups or anything with that game. Starting to slow down. Yeah, it's understandable. I think I might do this a little differently. I've been kind of going about this the slow way. Mostly solo. Yeah, that's what I did too. I feel like that's what, like, if you just play solo, you're not going to really get that hooked on it. Did you used to play raids and stuff? Or I just did like dungeons and things like that. There wasn't any big raids or anything. I need to pick a size for these shingles. I keep going all over the place with them. Maybe I'll just do these. Oh, the guild just kind of passed away. I'm going to try this a little bit. We're going to make a shingle pattern over on the side. And then just duplicate that over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's already enough of that drama, it seemed like, without a guild. Seems like a guild would just increase that amount a ton. Gonna make a big block of shingles. Let's flip these, they're a little bit different. And slide these down a little. Basically just recreating a pattern. There we go. So now we've got our shingle pattern over here. And I'm gonna... Hey, Snow, welcome back. How are you doing? Now I've got the shingle pattern. I'm just gonna take it and duplicate it over. Make it about the right shape of the roof. And just throw it on there. Scale it around a bit. Yeah, this is a lot better than what I was doing, which was ridiculous. So now I just got to make sure that these shapes line up. It's a group finder for raids now, so you can... Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's... I don't know. It just sounds like such a time commitment. I just can't really justify it. So many other things I want to do. Trying to stream at the same time with a bad connection. Oh, it sucks. Oh, I'm doing good. Just got home. I recorded 3 new tutorials for Maya. They're just pretty basic stuff, just going over some tools and stuff. Hey, Kim. Yow wow talk, I'm in. Can you hear me okay? How's it going? Also, what is the time difference for you, Cam? It's it's got to be pretty significant because you said the other day that you were at work, right? I'm gonna grab this segment here, do a transform, and then transform just that area. Yeah, this is so much easier than the way I was doing it. I'm gonna go back. This is my shingle layer that I created. Okay, all clear. Good, good. I'm gonna go in and just erase some of these. Oh, I got the wrong brush. What am I? How am I jumping around all these brushes? I don't know what's going on. It's 1:24. Oh, it's Saturday? Oh, that's crazy. Oh yeah, so you're way PM. Okay. Do you guys tend to use AM PM stuff there, or are you more of the I guess 24-hour time? Which I prefer that. That's what I use on all my clocks. Because AM PM's always been it. AM PM gets always confusing when you're like, oh well, it's 11:24 a.m. or p.m. or whatever, and you're like, well, if it was just you just use 24-hour time, that doesn't matter. It's super simple. Okay, just gonna duplicate this over. I'm just getting lazy with shingles. And not the kind you get after chickenpox. It's time for some dad puns today, apparently. I'm doing terrible jokes as always. What software are you using to stream? I use OBS. It's open broadcast software. Super easy to use. I actually use that to record all my videos too for like tutorials and stuff. And if you ever need help setting it up or something, just let me know if you have any problems. It's pretty simple to set up. I'll probably show you in just like a matter of just 10 minutes or so. Now I've got that in place, I'm just going to kind of bend this a little bit here and there, so it's not too perfect. So what's everyone, you said you're trying to stream with a bad connection. What are you up to, Nate and Crawford? What are you two doing? Just gonna do this selection here. I can barely see where the line is here. Oh yeah, there it is. Still use 1 to 12, and someone always asks AM or PM. Yeah, I remember when I probably switched over when I was probably like 20 or something. I was like, this just makes so much more sense. It seemed like some countries stick to 24-hour time, some don't. Hey, Set, welcome back. I just thought of the gambling. Don't do it. Sure. I got work. Ah, weekend work. No. Oh, buffers every 5 seconds? That's strange. I don't know why that would do that. Let's see. I'd ask you, Crawford, what you're working on, but you probably can't say. For some reason I saw a few of you there and I was like, gamblers. The back. Let's see, is that the right? Yeah, it's kind of the right size. I'm gonna kind of curve this along the roof now. Bloop. Yeah, I was what was it? Almost all week I've kind of at work I've been banging my head against the wall on a few projects. There's just some visual solutions, and then I've had the hardest time at work drawing on the Intuos. I've gotten so used to using my Cintiq at home that it's just like, oh, today I was just drawing on paper. I couldn't, for some reason I just couldn't do it on digital for the Intuos. And I was just like, yep, it's a day for paper. It's a paper day. Boss design, ooh. Subtle, basic, but interesting enough to be a boss. So it's got to be kind of like maybe not like a high-end boss, but kind of like almost like a mini boss or something. If it has to be more subtle. Let's see if I can cut out maybe that big of a pattern for this one. Oops. Ah, it sucks. That's how it works. It's terrible. Like, you get so used to one. I was doing pretty well for a while, but the difference was, like, I used to only use my Cintiq just randomly for drawing a few things. I wouldn't really use it all that much. But then as of late, I've been using it almost exclusively since I started streaming, and I've gotten so used to it that now when I go to use the Intuos, it's just like, it's brutal. I feel like I've forgotten how to draw. Hey, Kim, welcome back. But I just feel like, I forgot how to draw. On an Intuos, at least. So I was just using paper to get my ideas out there, and then maybe I'll figure it out. Just have to practice at it again. Just asking my bosses if they could get a hold of a Cintiq too. That'd be nice. I can dream, I suppose. Okay. Oh, I just noticed that this roof is the wrong color. So let's grab this with a quick selection. And cover that up there. Yeah, from Intuos to Cintiq. But yeah, I'm going Cintiq to Intuos, and it really sucks. I just feel like your drawing ability just like disappears. It's really sort of disheartening. But I'll figure it out. Just have to do more Intuos drawing, I suppose. I just don't really want to. Let me see something here really quick. There we go. Bloop. Back and forth for personal stuff. I never had an in-house work with the Cintiq. Yeah. Do you mean you never had in-house work? Oh, like at the studio and whatnot? It would be nice to have one. Even an off-brand one would be something probably better than just the Intuos. But yeah. Bloop. Let's see. Oh, we gotta get this. So let's go like this. This kind of stuff's always a little tedious, just doing these. A quick invert the selection. Just get rid of that. Almost done with my shingles. Yeah, I ate a lot today, so I'm a little bit lethargic and slow. I went to there was a barbecue place. Well, I guess that wasn't the issue. The issue was it was a what do they call that? You know, you pay once and eat all you want. I forgot what it's called. My mind's blank right now. Use Intuos synthesis. That's the Cintiq. Yeah, once you have the Intuos, you can't really. Or once you have the Cintiq, it's kind of hard to go back. Oh, yeah. You know, I never did use the vanishing point tool. The one in Photoshop? I have never tried it. Yeah, buffet. That's I couldn't even think of the word buffet. How embarrassing. Yeah, buffets are a dangerous place for me. I have no stopping power apparently. And just that little bit back here. Yeah, I've never used the vanishing point tool. I remember seeing it and coming across it. I just never really sat down and learned it yet. Does it help for stuff like this? Let's see, I might as well just grab this last bit of shingles here, throw them back on this piece back here just to have some little bit of texture back here. And I'll just curve them a little bit. Yeah, let's kind of erase a few. That's probably good enough. And maybe just a few on this little side plane. Yeah, all you can eat is a bad thing for me to go to. Especially I'm getting up there in age, my metabolism is shutting down. Never thought it would happen to me. How could this happen to me? But yeah, it did. And just a few in this corner here. Yeah, that's good enough. Does the with the perspective tool, can you just kind of, isn't it, I mean the vanishing point tool, do you just kind of find your vanishing point in the painting? Is it sort of like that? There was a tool from Unreal, or some guys at Unreal that they did something like that. I don't remember what it was though. And this, let's paint over a little bit of, oops. There we go. Get rid of a few of these extra lines that were kind of different than from what I did now. And now I'll just paint over all this stuff. I could go in and maybe even just like erase out a few. That might be a good way to do it. Oops, I double clicked. Just because I don't want kind of that complete, like super detailed look. I kind of want to have it sort of fade in and out of detail in a few spots. A little bit of rest for the eye. Sort of like some lighting passing in and out, or just variation in detail. Some of this doesn't even make sense. I gotta go in there and figure out what I did. Oh, I see what I did. Just gotta paint over some of this stuff here. And then go in and there we go. And then I can grab this little bit of lighting here and just add a little bit of dimensionality to a few of these shingles. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Snow. Uh-oh. Oh, you're checking your ginger snaps. Do I need to turn off that gambling function? Oh my god, Jake! Hey, Jake! Everyone, my brother has joined the stream. Another brother, one of the many, has joined the stream on YouTube. You're not gonna gamble, Set? Welcome to the stream, Jake. Welcome, welcome. Watching me on the TV? Ooh, I'm on the big screen? I was gonna say I always wanted to make it on the big screen, but that's not true at all. I was hoping she would join again. Dan and the girls. Oh, wow.
So I've got two brothers and two nieces, and then wow, I'm getting all proud feels. Got all distracted. Oh, I'm all bothered. No. What is this layer this is on? I can't figure it out. Is that layer there? Oh. It must be on this layer back here. There we go. Some paint over this really quick. Oh, that's cool. I'm on the big screen. That makes me happy. Oh my god. Almost my whole family's here. Another brother. We're going to take over Twitch, guys. One brother at a time. It's like a whole army of us. Here's the painting zoomed out. Well, how's everyone doing tonight? We're only... Oh, thank you. I think we're missing, what, one brother? He's the one that's almost always here. Mumbles. Well, I'm glad you guys like the house. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what to say now. I'm on the big screen. Wait, yeah, let me see if I can get Mumbles. Let's see. Already teasing me with the draw an eagle thing. We'll draw a bird up here. Caw! Caw! Okay, so the story behind the draw an eagle thing, I'll tell the story really quick since all the brothers are here and they're the ones that tease me for it. Growing up, we had a sawmill, and you know, I was younger. I didn't work in the sawmill, but my older brothers did, and they would come in from like a hard day of work, and oh, thanks, Jake. They come in from a hard day of work and be like, oh, all tuckered out and stuff, and I'd like, I don't know if I went up to them or who I'd be like, they'd be like, what'd you do today, Timmy? And I'd be like, I drew an eagle, and I'd just feel like, look at my eagle. And they're like, oh yeah, we've been working all day long. And they're like, I drew an eagle though. So whenever I'm painting or drawing, they're always like, oh, what'd you do today, Tim? You just draw an eagle at work? And even to the point of teasing me where another brother I have, he like took he's really good at woodworking, and he took like this plaque and he carved it in with I think he like a soldering iron. No, Mumbles is the youngest. So he took like a carving iron or soldering iron or something, and he drew an eagle into the wood plaque and gave it to me as a Christmas gift. So that was a really cool gift. It was funny. I was the youngest for a significant amount of time, but no, I'm second to youngest in the Kaminski clan. Zelda brothers. Hello, Zelda brothers. Do I have more brothers now? Are these different brothers? Or is it a brother from a different mother? But yeah, so that's the story of me getting teased by my brothers. But yeah, they're good guys though. Pretty all right. No, they're really great. Couldn't ask for a better family. Ah, Pixel Bangs. I can't encourage you to drive and watch. I appreciate the dedication. Am I like Pokemon Go now? Oh, okay. So we've got a nephew in here too. Dang, we're getting quite a crew. How's it going, other Danny? How are you doing? I don't know if I've ever had this amount of family watch me draw at one point in time ever. It's usually something I do without hardly anyone watching. Oh, hey, Vero Sketch. Is it time to do some gambling again? 20 gingers. You gonna keep them? Oof. Hopefully you're only watching at those stoplights there. Pixel bangs. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, nephew. I think time to save. Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna focus on giving some get some good rewards up there for everybody. Cause save them right now. There's only one thing up there, which it's not bad, but I want to get some better stuff up there. Should really test it out. Oh no, I'm gonna be responsible for multiple people crashing. This is terrible. I'm just gonna work on getting this silhouette carved way up here a little bit. Kind of pop out a few shingles. Gamble 50. Lost 50. Gamblers never gonna learn. So for the brothers watching here, if anyone on the people on Twitch, you can gain ginger snaps. It's a currency, and then you can use those to buy various things. There'll be like Steam games and things like that, among other things. And you can gamble them, so people keep gambling them and never really get that many because they gamble them all away before they ever can gain that many. Actually, speaking of, well, not speaking of, but we're looking at some roofs here. My brother Ben here, the one on YouTube there, I work with him, or used to work with him doing carpentry and roofing. And we only had, I think it was, well, when I worked with him, we only had one really close call to falling off the roof. And I was like, I grabbed him and I was just about to like slam the hammer through the roof to hold him and pull him, but I caught him and I was able to like pull him back, and he caught himself too at the same time. So I didn't have to put a hole through the roof, but it was like this close. I was going to use my hammer as an ice pick and just like slam it into the roof and stop from sliding off, because we didn't have any safety gear or anything like that. So we was like maybe a 2-story or 3-story house. I don't remember the exact height of it, but so that was really exhilarating, kind of scary. Yeah. But actually that was I think it was a 3-story icebox style house. An icebox style house, if you're wondering, it's a super simple house design. Basically, you just have a cube like this, and then you have the roof goes up like that, and then there's this big block size roof. So it kind of looks like, this roof would like swing up like an ice block. Hey, Dan. So yeah, I think we were up around this point of the roof. So this would be a story. I think that was a story, and then maybe it was like a little bit of a basement or something. I think it was around this point where like he kind of slipped and I grabbed him. So that was a scary and exciting moment. Exciting in a scary way. Oh yeah, Dan here. He should stream what he does. He does this insane woodworking. I should pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. He recreates all kinds of stuff. Let me it's no, it was on that one guy Tim something roof. What's up? Dumb question, I know. Let me see if I can find some pictures of his work. Yeah. Oh, is it salt box? What did I call it? I forgot what I called it. Frank Werner. So here's look at this. He recreated this. I don't know what scale it would be. Maybe like 1/10 or something like that, or 1/6 or something. So he did that. Oh, and here's the this is that eagle I was talking about they carved. That's off. I have that in the other room. Let me see. He has. I thought he had some other. Here's another one that he did. It's 1/6 scale. Okay, yeah. And yeah, this is all. It's insane. Like, look at the gears and stuff that he carves out in wood. He even. Yeah, he totally stream his woodworking on Twitch. He really should. Like, look at the detail in these wheels. Like, look at that. It's insane. Like, there's a steering wheel and stuff in there. And look at the gun mount. Yeah, he totally should do it. It would be awesome. I think I would watch it. I mean, it would be hard to do if like there's machines and stuff, but I'm sure he could do like have a lot of certain parts and stuff that he could stream. But yeah, tractor's 1/8. Okay, so this tractor's 1/8 scale, but it's super impressive. I can do 3D modeling, but I could not do this type of stuff. It's crazy. Like the accuracy and stuff is intense. So this one he did for my other brother, Jake, military guy. Yeah, that's on Facebook if you want to check out more of his stuff or follow him on Facebook. Everything it's Kaminski Creations. And it should come up for oops, for that. It's some pretty sweet stuff. I probably should make these shingles a little smaller. Just kind of want to get it so it looks like a little kind of ragged. I have been thinking a little bit of the story. I have a little bit more in mind. It's not ready. It's not completely thought out though. It's coming along though. Thanks for the plug. Hey, you're super talented. You deserve it, Dan. I know I've seen some. There's a really popular leather worker on promotion. Yeah, there's a popular leather worker and stuff on stream or on Twitch. Yeah, but yeah, I think woodworking would be a fun one to show off. It's probably social eating. I suppose I'd be pretty good at that one if I break both my arms somehow or something. I could do it. Well, that'd be kind of hard to eat. Yeah. I don't know if that's as popular in the U.S. right now. I know it was. I think it was. I forget where it was really popular. I feel like it's Korea, maybe. But I believe its popularity is picking up. And there's gonna be these windows are gonna be lit up, and that's kind of. I save those kind of details for the very end because if I do them too soon, like if you have a high contrast window or something like that, or just like a high contrast detail, and you put it in early, they'll kind of throw off your how you're seeing the rest of the visuals. So I usually work kind of these lower contrast stuff, and I push that up a lot when I get to the end. Let's see. Let's do a little work on this chimney up here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'll have to add some color variation stuff to the chimney once I get a little further along. I'll have this top part kind of be a mixture of maybe a concrete pour plus some bricks perhaps. Maybe I'll kind of break up these shapes, have a few of them sort of stick out a little further.
give it some nice variation. It's all about breaking up that silhouette. So I shouldn't be zoomed in so far. This is either such minor details in the end of things. Love will find a way. Let's see. Just add a little bit of details to the coffins. I just want this to be pretty simple. Bloop bloop. There we go. This edge still looks like it needs some more extreme breaking up here. Let's go in. Try to make this look like it was poorly constructed. Perhaps I constructed this. The ghost of Timmy. Yeah, for all the brothers and everything, I told them that story about the ghost of where we used to live. And how those people thought there was the ghost of Timmy there. So we were thinking we could put the ghost into this painting somewhere. Maybe I'll tuck it away or hide it somewhere. Kind of a little nod to the story as we were painting it and everything. Yeah, this edge is looking really nice. If I break my arms, I remember I said something about breaking my arms. Oh yeah, the food eating thing. Are you threatening me, brother? 9-year-old ghost with a beard. I mean, I came out of the womb with a beard. No. But really, I did. Yeah, see, that's breaking it up nicely. I will eventually, when I get into kind of like the final steps with the clouds and everything, I'll go back and kind of probably cut out a few shingles out of the whole silhouette, the overall shape of it as well. Now I'm going to jump over here, finish up these boards. And just a few over here. I think the house is, as far as like kind of the basics of it, it's pretty much there. Got a lot of the work taken care of for me. There we go. I was kind of making, so if I pop these in a few, it gives you kind of the illusion that the boards are further in, further out, things like that. Adds some extra dimensionality to it. Looks like the boards are kind of going. Got a little happy pumpkin back here, like Bob Ross. And I did watch Bob Ross growing up, so maybe he's to blame for my career choices. Who knows? My family was very supportive, so maybe I should blame them for being an artist. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Okay, I need to stop zooming in so much. As I say that, I keep just zooming in, zooming in. Okay, let's see. It's a happy pumpkin, yeah. Let's see. Now, let's make another layer here. Trying to think. I had a big plan yesterday, but I don't remember what it was because I fell asleep. I'll make this a candle, brighten it up a little bit. Light this one up too. Brighten that up even more. Yeah, Bob Ross did. He was all about those happy everythings. He had a lot of squirrel friends too, which is a little strange, but to each their own. I guess I've got my kimchi friend. I don't even know if my family's seen my cat. More people on the internet have seen my cat than my family. Try getting kind of that little bit of glow to the candle. It's in daytime, so it's really not going to be too heavy. Bob Ross was a cool dude. Used to watch that, and was it Marty Stelford, something like that? He had a show too. It was more of a nature show though. That's probably what got me into birds and such. Back when I used to paint and draw birds, that was my starting point. I feel like it was Stelfos. No, Stelfos is a creature in Zelda. That's not right at all. They still stream? Oh, really? I didn't know they stream Bob Ross. That's awesome. That's really cool. Paint along Fridays. Oh, that sounds like fun. Uh, hey, Eddie Arts, did you always know you wanted to do environments? No, I didn't always know that. I didn't really start doing environments until, let's see. Let me see if I can put a year on it. Amount of years. Actually, the way I got into it, I started doing a series of environments for my family. And that was probably, I don't know if they would know better. I did one, the first one I did, see if I can remember who got the first one. So I know I did one for Ben. Who was, I think the first one the first one was for Jake. Yeah, so the first environment I did was for him. Oof. I wonder if, let me see. I'm gonna actually try finding that. That might be kind of cool to see what my old stuff used to look like. You know, I'm gonna guess it's like 2000. No, it wasn't 2007. I think it's like probably 2009. No. July, December. The portrait. June. So I used to organize my. Well, I guess that's kind of. Ooh, do you guys want to see like my old kind of terrible environments? These are from 2010, so I must have around 2010 is probably when I got the idea. So I'd say 2010 or 2009. And so this is a 2010 environment. Let me go back to February. So it looks like I kind of got old art, fresh embarrassment. Um, Here's a just like a study. That's actually not that bad though. It's actually pretty good considering. Oh, here it is, 2010. So this is probably, I would say this is the one that started it all. This isn't finished, but this is kind of the start of it. Oh, where's the final? House in the Hill. Let's see if I open up a random. No, that's still the old one. So I drew this, and I think I drew it in like pen. You can kind of see the pen line still. Yeah, it's in ballpoint pen. And my brother really liked it. Yeah, you can see my signature down there, 2010. My brother Jake really liked it. So this is kind of the start of that. Let me see if I can. Ooh, here's a nice old one. This one's even older. So this is January 22nd, 2010. Apparently, I used to work in very small pixel sizes. Clinty, yeah. Yeah, you gotta get going. It's like taking the dog for a walk. I carried away, let's see. I must have finished that one later. I'm trying to find the final of that. Because after that, I really started doing lots of environments. That's kind of the beginning of it. April, maybe?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I kind of did. So this is the final, and you'll notice a problem I had then. Like I kind of went too smooth on things. Like look, that's super smooth. I think this is the final. Hey, Upraid, welcome back. How's it going? I did kind of have the same shape lane with the houses and stuff, and I kind of some interesting stuff that I did here that I don't really do anymore, but it's really, really smooth though. I do like this little bit of bloom lighting I have on here. So this was the first one I did that kind of got me started, and I did a whole series of these. I did one for, uh, I think I did one for each brother, and most of them I themed around them, like musically. Like my one brother plays the violin, so I did a lot of music stuff for him. Um, I did one for my parents. I was kind of themed around gardens and stuff. Uh, Thank you. I did. What else did I do? I can't remember all the ones I did exactly. Let's see if I can find some other. I did do some fan art. This holds up all right. I did this one way back in the day. I think I did a Darth Vader one too, and these are 2010. So I think at this point I was probably better at doing people and characters rather than environments. Oh, here's the other one. This one I did for my brother Daniel. I don't know if this is the final. Yeah, it's funny how much like stays there. But yeah, the idea with this one, this doesn't look like it's the final. Oh wait, this might be the final right here. Ah yeah, here it is. So if you look at it, we've got the eyes for a skull, and this one's a little bit pirate themed. You've got the whale right here, so it's like a smiley face. So that one's for my brother Dan. He's big into pirates and stuff. Here's the one I did for my parents. Kind of like a Hobbit house type thing. And there's a lot of perspective stuff going wrong in here, but you know it is what it is. I like bits of it. It's cute. My mom has it hung up on her wall still, so that's always cute. Uh, yeah, so that's. I don't see. Let's see if I did anything in December. Doesn't look like it. Let me check 2011. Oh, here's another one I did. This was kind of a winter one. I did this one for my brother. This one I did for Mumbles. I don't know why it's ice themed, but it just is. Oh, so much old art I could show. Don't want to show it all off at once though. So yeah, that's my old work. I mean, it is a lot of my shape language is still there, which is interesting. I've got a lot more texture in my work. I still do a lot of similar things. It's probably hard to break out of all the habits you make as an artist, but some are good habits, so some are good. But yeah, so that's 6 years ago, and I know a lot of my thought process and process for painting has changed a ton since then. It's good to see though still have a similar way of constructing ideas, I guess. Hopefully I've gotten better. I think a big part of getting better at art is kind of the way your eyes see things, not necessarily the way you're drawing. Which I mean, they usually get better simultaneously, but seeing properly is a big part of it. And from that moment, you knew that you wanted to environments. I'm struggling to find my thing I like to do, environments, but I still hesitate some days. Well, it wasn't really from that moment. I still did a lot of other stuff, but I think I kind of found that I really enjoyed doing those things. Those pieces were a lot of fun, and they almost came more naturally a little bit for the most part. And I actually stopped doing environments for a long time after that then too.
Like I went back to school and sort of got sidetracked by some stuff. I got sidetracked by doing a lot of like pure illustration work because the school I went to is very editorial focused. So I kind of went down that track for a while, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do. And I think I mentioned this before, but I had a professor that I had. She was taught concept art, and at that class, it really got me into wanting to do concept art, which led me kind of into environments. And I guess part of the responsibility too for all that would be like when I got hired where I currently work, because they originally were looking for someone to do characters, but they saw my environments and were like, "We really like your environments," so they hired me for that, and I just kind of pushed myself to get better and better at environments. So it's partially that. It's just like a combination of all things. I would say just don't like push yourself into a direction you feel like it's uncomfortable to work in, like just because you think maybe you should do that. Try to follow what you want to do for the most part, but also keep training yourself. Excuse me. Keep training yourself in all the ways you can. I think the more you draw and paint and just like sketching everything, you'll find what you like to do the most by just doing all those different things a lot. And try not to overthink it. Like that's kind of like I think being in that situation of you're struggling with what you want to like really do all the time. I would say that's really similar to a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I'm struggling on finding my style, my art style." You don't have to like find an art style. You just draw, and that's the way you see the world, the way you translate it. I mean, you can force yourself to draw in different art styles, maybe to match a project or something, but you shouldn't really. I mean, when you start out, you're probably not going to be doing that. So just kind of let it more flow from you. Sounds kind of hokey and Star Warsy ish, I guess, but just kind of uh, try to let it come naturally. And I think figuring out what you really want to do will do that as well. And if you're unsure if you want to do like characters or environments or whatever, just do a mixture of it and keep working at that. And I think after you do that long enough, you'll definitely know what you want to do. Hopefully that was enough of a rambling, and hopefully it made enough sense too. Oh, thank you, Upgrade Gaming. I've got my negative points to my personality too. Uh, I'm opinionated. I try to see both sides, but I have a bad habit of playing devil's advocate, which probably can get kind of annoying. Can you can you afford to maintain that beard? Well, the beard actually pays for itself because, as I said before, I don't actually do any of the things I do. I just sit down and the beard takes over and does everything for me. I'm just sitting here like basically like a surrogate, and the beard just takes control. So really, any kind of income I make is from the beard. Yeah, and set wanting to do all the things, that's great. And upgrade gaming, don't be jealous. Well, if you're jealous of my art, like I'm all right, but know that you can build up to where I am too, because there's lots of pitfalls I've had and everything. Of like one of my biggest problems as an artist isn't like it's my memory. Like I have a hard time remembering a lot of different. Like I think that's probably why I'm not as good at characters and stuff, because I kind of forget a lot of that, uh, like anatomy and things like that, like exactly where things should be in place and everything like that. So that's one of the biggest pitfalls for me. And I feel like if I've made it this far, then anyone that has enough like push and drive, they can also make it that far. And if you want to do all the things, do all the things. I mean, I do a lot of things within environments. I do 3D, 2D, I do texturing. So I've expanded out. I always kind of maintain sort of somewhat of a focus within environments, but I've pushed out and expanded as much as I can, and always learn as much as you can. That's what I always try to do. I'm glad it's good advice. Oh, but if you are jealous of my skills, don't be. Just
just if you are jealous, use that jealousy and push it to be better and surpass me and surpass, like, use it in a positive manner. Take it, it's kind of a negative, it can be a negative influence in your mind, so try to push that to be, like, kind of switch it into a positive gear. Sort of if I have jealousy towards something, like if I see another artist, I'm just like, I want to be that good. Then sit down, use that, flow that energy, not into a negative way, but think about it as a positive way. Be like, okay, well, I want to be that good, so I'll just sit down and I'm going to start working, and I want to be that good, so I'll use that want, that jealousy, I'll just kind of force it into a positive aspect of using it as almost like an energy source to drive myself forward. Not in like a, I want to, like, take this person out or something, but like use it as a, just like an energy device. And try to think of it positively. So you're like, oh, I'm jealous. So be like, okay, well, I can use that jealousy and kind of divert it into helping myself focus on my art. So hopefully you can do that. I think that would be and I think it'd be great. And no matter, another thing too is, as an artist, you'll always kind of be in that position where there's always someone better. And all those people up there that are better than you, they're in the same spot, and they're like, oh, so and so is so much better than me, and they're inspired, and they are always trying to get better too. And I think that's part of the thing that drives artists forward, and people in general, I'm sure. It's a very nice compliment on my personality. I appreciate that. It's very nice. It's very kind of you to say. You can ask my brothers if I'm annoying or not. They know I'm annoying. But that happens. Especially when you're the little brother for a long time. Anyone who had little brothers, oh man. Yeah, it is a never ending concept loop. There's this like, hey Mumbles, I think we're all here. We've got the entire clan of brothers. But yeah, it's a never-ending loop of wanting to be better at art and seeing artists that are better than you. As long as you can take that and twist it in a good way, into just a driving force, then you'll be fine. Just keep pushing, keep driving, keep that just craving to learn, and you'll do great. Mumbles, you missed all the gambling yesterday. I got the coin bit thing in there, the ginger snaps that you can collect, and everyone went gamble crazy. It was brutal. Many tears, much weeping, much not wow. I think my cousin's son, what would that, is that like second cousin? I don't know what that would be in the proper term. I think he was gonna stop by today, possibly too. Hopefully he does. Felix. Mumbles has ginger. Oh, I feel like I should give my brother a few extra ginger snaps. Are you feeling any better today, Mumbles? Remember you said you had a headache earlier. That doesn't sound very, very pleasant at all. Yeah, so hopefully Felix got a chance to stop by. I've got my nephew here. It's really cool. Gamble 10, lost 10. Oh my god. Ginger snaps. Hey Dan, how's it going? Oh, you're saying hi to AB probably, or Mumbles. I got a donation. Wait, what happened? Who donated? I didn't even see it. I missed it. I don't have my headset on. Tell me who so I can thank them. I'm so bad about. I should listen. Where's my headset? Blah. Oops. I should have been paying attention. I was paying attention to my painting. Oh, it's like strangling me from behind. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, anonymous. Oh, thank you, anonymous person. I really appreciate that. I had. I'll have to pull up the. Someone gave me my first donation. It was. It almost made me cry. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the sweetest thing ever!" Like it. No one has to do that, but that's so amazing when people do. That's really cool that someone was just like, "You're not welcome. Get out of here, Titanic." But yeah, the first one I got, it was. I think this would be the second donation I've ever gotten. You feel cheated. Was it was it you, Titanic? Or are you trying to steal someone's thunder? Aw, was you? Aw, thank you, Titanic. I really appreciate that. But you're the one. Was it you that did the first? I'm so bad. I think I messaged you then, right? There's a terrible memory kicking in. I'm gonna run these boards down this way. Aw, yeah, I remember that. That was it. This one was you too. Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that so much. I went after that first one back in the day. I went and told my girlfriend, and I was like, "My God, somebody donated to me. It's so sweet." And I just it's like just like a happy emotional meltdown. Not a meltdown, but it was yeah. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Hey, welcome to the stream, Gamer Art. Ah, thanks for the follow. EE Weathers. Titanic Rune, were you in here thank you again. Were you in here yesterday? Oh, what? My brush is messing up. I was giving out some some free ginger snaps if you want some. 4 ginger snaps. Oh my god. Yeah, it was been a few days since you, or I mean, it's like last week maybe were you in here last? Ah, the gambling begins. Okay, let's see if I can remember the uh, the command. What is it? You guys remember? Was it like is it donate? The command? I forget what the command is for. Oops, why is my keyboard not working? There was like a command to give ginger snaps, but I don't remember what it was. Bonus name number. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, let's see. So I think Titanic. If I can spell the name right. Bonus. And then. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I should just type like over 9,000. Like, oh, oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's too funny. That's too hilarious. Boop, 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 boop. Well, I've got my headset on now, so I should be able to hear any other things that happen. Oh, I gotta do. And the. Yeah, 2% to triple. Well, but at that point. So the Carpenter brothers in the room will appreciate this. I'm gonna put a little bit of flashing around the edge here. And I'll go and color that in after. Reward cannot be. I gotta modify that to be completely correct. Now that I think about it, it might be a little bit off. Let's see, color. Redeem best shape. Or the other way again. X-Files. I haven't added the X-Files one yet. Tomorrow is my ad stuff plan. I would, before redeeming, maybe redeem tomorrow. That's when I plan on doing, setting up everything properly. Oh, I haven't enabled it? I thought I did enable it. Les Manis. This one I did a sketch, and then from there I did a 3D model, and so it's like a mixture of modeling and painting. And I paint over it and stuff. I've done so many Revlo rolls. I'm new to this stuff, to the Revlo roll stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Something happened. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You guys are gambling like crazy. Layman. Sorry for butchering your name. Oh, that's a nice compliment. I appreciate that. Overwatch has some amazing art. One artist, what is it? Nick something. I forget his last name. Stuff's on ArtStation. It's super impressive. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some of that color stuff. I was gonna do, I think, overlay, and I want to go in and kind of add sort of like a board variation between different boards, because like right now they're all sort of the same color and shape, or same color and value. So I just want to go through and basically, go hit them up with a little bit different color and stuff. Yeah, Nick Carver. Yeah, oh, super talented guy. I had one of my pieces was on ArtStation next to his, and I was just like, oh! Just fanboying hardcore over that. I was super excited. Hey, Titanic. Have a good night at work. Thanks for stopping by again. Hopefully you come back a little sooner than later. I appreciate everything. Have a good day. Or good night at work, I mean. Bye! Peace. Yeah, fan guy. Exactly. The other time I freaked out, like, fanned out hardcore was, oh no, I'm gonna blank on a name again. Ugh, I'm such a butt. Hey, Renbeast. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. It's I don't know how to say his last name because I've never heard it pronounced, but Michael. He used to work at Runic Games. Michael Franchina or Franchina or something like that. I remember when I was still in school, for one of my assignments, I had to um, talk to someone in the field or like contact someone in the field and find out, just information about concept art. Basically, it was like some class that I had. I think it's Nick Carver. Let me find it. But anyways, I emailed him and he responded like right away. Let's see. Probably under collections. Yeah, for Sanchez's class. Exactly. My internet's going really slow. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, Nick Carver is the. Yeah, that's the artist I was talking about earlier. And then the other one. Why can't I search? There we go. I think he's on here now. He wasn't on there for a while. Yeah, Mike. Here we go. He doesn't have too much stuff up here right now. The Blizzard artist is Nick Carver, the one I posted prior. His stuff is so good. So good. And then Mike Franchina, he's also a Blizzard artist now. He used to work at Runic Games. His stuff's also super amazing, like just like really inspirational to my work. Those are some of my faves, the greats. But yeah, those dudes are amazing. A Torchlight. Blizzard's the goal. Gotta do a Blizzard portfolio. Renbeast, I already said it. Torchlight 1 and 2. Yeah, Torchlight. Yeah, his colors are great. His environments, like playing the environments, just like seeing his concepts and then playing them in Overwatch, so fun. And that latest one, the one with the castle, is just it's outstanding. Oh, I don't know about that, Lay. I appreciate that. He's so good. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, these colors are great. Oh man, these are amazing. Let's go to ArtStation, see if I already. Whoops, why didn't it go to his page? Homepage. Yeah, that stuff's really cool. What's the best way to follow? Getting to the point where I'm following so many artists I like that like my feed's just like jammed packed full of fantastic artists. Let's see if I follow that person already. Oh, I do not. Oh, I love their. Oh, it's so sculptural. It's a beautiful artwork. Ah, love that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of my. I remember I used to like I look at ArtStation and just ArtStation CG Hub way back in the day and just be like, oh, this stuff is like depressingly good. So I tried to take that kind of depressing view on it and take that and turn it into like an inspiration type thing, something, a driving force of like goals. So I set little goals myself. I'm like, oh, I want to try being able to get to this level and this level. That's a great way to kind of little milestones. Yeah, CG Hub was great, but
I mean, I'm glad ArtStation came up and it now exists because I really love ArtStation too. I think, if I remember correctly, I had for CG Hub and for ArtStation, my account name is just Tim for both of them. So that was I was lucky enough to get in there on the ground floor. Yeah, Pixel, that's depressingly good. But yeah, you can just try to take that and twist it into a positive. Yeah, see, now we're starting to get kind of that value variation I wanted to get in here. The boards are kind of popping out forward and back. There's a few artists that might get into for the ego thing, but yeah, most of them not. Set in both. That's nice. You gotta get in early, get those short names. Actually, out of everything, it's always either Random Spirits or I guess Tim is kind of the oddball out, honestly, now that I think about it, for having that be. I want to do a little bit of just for account names on a site. My YouTube's was just like Tim. I'm just hitting this with a kind of a general color. I usually do this later. Maybe I will just do this later because I can go in here and just kind of increase that ambient occlusion, kind of the light that gets trapped in little edges and corners. Like when you put your fingers together, you'll see like these shadows. They're not really cast shadows. It's just the light can't quite bounce in there as much. So that's your ambient occlusion. If you pop that into your painting and stuff, not too heavy, it really, really pushes that three-dimensionality. I'll jump back to the color one. I want to make a few more of these boards other colors. Did we ever get a mom Kaminski in here? Did she make it? I guess my mom was in here yesterday and she said something, but it was when I was eating or something. I just came back, so I didn't even see it. I was like, oh my god, I felt horrible. Do a pink what? You did never meet the mom Kaminski. I don't know about you guys, but this is the best mom ever. Board? Oh, a pink board? You crazy girl. Why would there be a pink board? All the paint's gone. Bored. You ever say a word and then you overthink the word? You agree, Mumbles? Like one word I always tend to overthink for some reason is club. Like a chunk of wood. Club. Board's it's a real oddball word. Worry. Ooh. Worry. Yeah, that's it's a strange word. Did you worry about the way worry sounded? I could see you doing that. Blip, 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 blip. Worry. It's kind of similar to the sound like machine makes as it spins. Oh, and for any of you are interested in like the 3D stuff and everything, I said it earlier. I don't know if everyone's in here, but I recorded 3 new episodes, kind of dealing with some various tools, kind of the toolkit that's in, I think it's in Maya 2014 or 15 and up, something like that. Super useful. It's I use it a ton, so I did a tutorial on that. Kind of broke down 3 different steps of kind of the different things and such. So hopefully that's helpful for everyone. Well, I hope you like them. Worry. Let's see. Let me get my cloud references up here. Basically, I'm just going to do like a sharp edge along some of these clouds. Because we've got the lights coming kind of over this way. Let's kind of hit this with a few highlights, kind of draw attention over here, this edge, and I'll bring some attention there. ASMR. Do I have an ASMR voice? Welcome to the stream. Should I get up and whisper into the microphone like this? So now, if you're just listening, we're going to have a scratching noise here. Just drawing some happy clouds. You notice I'm using a textured brush right now. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I feel like if I listen to myself, I would probably pass out. Is whispering not? I only know a little bit about ASMR. It's audio, sensory. Brush that mic. Beard ASMR. I hope that didn't sound horrible. Hey, see you, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm super psyched to have some of the brothers stopping by and all the family. I really appreciate you guys coming over, hanging out with me on my art stream. Hopefully, I can make it up there and visit. It sounded great. Make a channel. The seductive voice of the beard. Have a good night, Dan. You should call me tomorrow or something. I feel like I don't have enough knowledge of ASMR. I feel like I'd offend some ASMR people or something. Oh, the beard on the mic? Just like 10 hours straight of me rubbing my beard on a mic. I'm not being gross. What did I do that was gross? Oh, in the video. Oh, I wouldn't be gross. Isn't ASMR is about relaxing and like scratchy noises and things like that. Stuff to help people relax and fall asleep. That sounds like a good cause to me. It's really nice. Well, that's good that I didn't realize 4 in the morning you're doing ASMR. I guess I could try. I could see if people like it. I mean, if it helps people fall asleep and relax, then that sounds like a nice thing to do. Oh, the gross was in response. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try it out. I know I have like my voice is very, it doesn't really go up or down very often. I guess you would say monotone. It went up a little bit there. The moment is gone. Yeah, that's the only negative about the whole streaming thing. You have such a long delay on stuff. But I will say I've never encountered such a wonderful community.
At least everything I've experienced so far, everyone's been super nice. That's really awesome. It makes me happy. Starting to think about food, but then I remembered I had a buffet, so I don't need to eat for a while. Let's see. Kind of merged. Let's see if that. Being a little too finicky about it. Let's see. I'm gonna duplicate this layer back here, merge that down. Let me try this cloud brush. Can't believe 4 a.m. watching Twitch. I guess it's Friday. I'll probably be up super late doing the same thing. Maybe I'll play some Path of Exile. Crawford. Maybe you should give that design you're working on a big red beard. Hey, Elliot, welcome back. How's it going? Usually not so hesitant about my clouds. The pose. The pose. Is that what you call it at the studio? Just finished a painting. Nice, Snow. Do you want to share it? Let me know if you do. If not, that's fine. My nose is really itchy. Does anyone else have when I'm painting, I get a derpy face I make sometimes? If I'm busy talking, it doesn't really happen, but I kind of go I don't know if I bite my lip a little bit or something like that. Sort of my derpy painting face. Trying to get that bit of lighting you get where the cloud passes through. You guys have bees? I think you might have told me that. I'm trying to get that. So if we kind of pass this here. Trying to come up with a name for the bee honey. Bee puns. Oof. Puns only come to me naturally when they're not wanted. Bees knees. Bees please. Honeybees for fees. Well, I feel like I'm just muddling this cloud up a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. I'll push it back this way a little bit. These trees. I don't really know. I'm coming up with nothing. Sure. Bee's knees does. I like bee's knees. These be honeybees. free range bees. Are they cage free? I don't know if I like art station. First one is the last one. Oh, nice. Oh, I love the texture you're getting. Oh, it's really cool. Oh, wow. Very nice. They're lovely. Super pretty. Look at that texture. That's great. That's super cool. Do you do like a texture overlay or what program are you doing these in? Photoshop. Wow. That was really nice. It was super good stuff. You should be streaming. Oh, got that. I haven't used too many of them. I've heard of them. I think I have them. There were just so many of them that I didn't really use them. Oh, I'm so indecisive today. I think it's because I'm using a different brush. I'm just not. It's not laying the paint down. Using Jen Baptist sponge brush and James Reeve brush. Ooh. Will sound really cool. I will have to try those out sometime because those really some really sweet textures. Yeah, I'm just gonna just gonna try getting. You ever get those like kind of passing moments of just sort of crippling indecision? Sort of can't decide on what to do. I'm gonna try pulling myself out of that really quick. So I don't know what sent me into there. Oh, Jama's brushes, yeah. Ooh, those are nice. What's your question, Run Beast? That's a little bit better. How do you stop yourself from skipping straight to the funnest parts of painting? Because I know if I do those, I'm going to have a hard time doing the other parts. It's sort of, I use it as a reward system. Yeah, there we go. That sky's looking way better. Yeah. So I know if I do those right away, then it's kind of like the cookie at the end of a stick or whatever term you want to use for that. And I know if I do those too soon, I'll have just the hardest time kind of continuing on. So I always try to just hold off as long as possible on that stuff. Because I know myself, and I know if I don't wait it out, I do them too soon, I'll just be like, and I'll have it. Cookie on a stick. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst comparisons I've ever used. Hey, does everybody want a cookie on a stick? I did just think of a new icon, though. We could have a collection of terrible phrases I've used. Cookie on a stick. That's a good one. I don't necessarily always agree with my others for as far as painting, but when you're working with a lot of stuff, slow and steady does get the spaghetti. Slow and steady gets the spaghetti. Oh, what happened? Oh, thanks for the follow, Maximum. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Boo-doo-doo. And Renbeast knows. I say slow and spaghetti quite a bit. I mean slow and steady gets the spaghetti. I probably should be flashing down the side of this. Yeah, maybe I will add that actually. That's and then just gonna go a new layer, grab a flashing color. It's usually a metal. Do I? It's all awesome, ridiculous stuff. But wait, there's more. What's up, Maximum? Maximum Duty. I didn't even see the last bit of your name. I went to a restaurant today called, what was it? Duke's Barbecue. I was making stupid puns about Dukes, and I was like, oh, I've got the post Dukes Dookies. It's really gross. I don't know why I said that. Some of those things I was like saying, and I'm like, this maybe. Oh, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Ah, too kind. Too kind. That's oh, thank you. Everyone's so sweet. This makes me think of the the Fly the Concord song. I'm not crying. Just make it a lasagna. Or I'm just cutting onions. Make it a lasagna. For one. Oh, I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Oh. It's too kind. I just started streaming to hang out and have fun. People are so nice. My my armrest really appreciates it. So yeah. My little kimchi armrest. Kimchi's been super quiet today. I'll say a little corner moisture there. Oh, thank you, Maximum. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Thanks for hanging out and watching me paint it. Add some sort of breaks in the grass. I kind of like to think of these as sort of like veins going through the ground. I'm thinking of like water running down and things like that. When I'm painting stuff like that, it reminds me of when I was a kid. For some reason, I enjoyed diverting water. So every spring, when all the snow would melt, so I'm from up north, I would go out and divert water and basically take the little flooded bits and make little, I guess, little streams and rivers out of them. And then I'd make boats. My brother Dan and I would make little boats, and we'd send them down the little waters. And so now whenever I'm painting, I always kind of think about that. I'm like, oh, I just have this runoff or
areas of water might clump up and group up, and then it would run off into different directions and things like that. I have little memories attached to kind of. I have these small memories that I think of as I'm painting certain things, and I almost use them as like a memory enhancement tool. So a way to kind of remind myself to do certain things in a painting to kind of keep up and keep things believable in certain areas. Yeah, waterfalls and lakes. The land had significant kind of rolling hills and stuff, and you could get like a really good stream going on. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I played in the mud as a kid. Oh, I used to make toad houses. That was also super fun. Like I would try to build super heavy duty structures just out of I'd take like boards and stuff, and I'd build them and thoroughly test their strength by jumping up and down on them before I put toads in them, and then I would make the little entryways and everything, and then I would place little toad guys in there, and they would have little homes. I always enjoyed doing that too. I think that was more of those summertime entertainment. The toad hut construction. Glad some other people did the water rerouting. Not the only one. I was thinking of maybe I'll use some of the donation stuff towards getting a better camera. Oh, you put snakes and toads inside of it. What a good brother. Living the life. I didn't have any sisters, so I didn't do any of those. I just bothered my brothers. There was no one to gross out. I want to separate this edge a little bit more and make sure you can kind of tell it's coming forward a little bit. Those toads I made houses for, they were living the life. Indestructible toad mansions. There's some other stuff I was going to add, but I can't remember. I was going to do bats. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to do like jack-o'-lanterns. Well, it's not going to be brick. I was going to make that kind of like a stucco or something. So let's do a jack-o'-lantern here. Just gonna toss this on a new layer. Let's put the mouth here. They got little caves near the lakes. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing that stuff. more info, but actually I'm gonna do this like this. We're gonna make these bloop bloop bloop.
Oh. I haven't decided what species of toad. Little brown grass snakes. Cobblestone. Haha, this is. I don't know if I'll do this for sure, but. Oh! Cane toads. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Four AM, it's your limit. Scarapatine. You're probably got to remind me. I keep forgetting about that. Thanks again, Snow, and thanks for being here. Get some good sleeps. And who knows, maybe I'll be on tomorrow. Have a good night, and thanks again for stopping by. It's been a good time. Good night and sweet dreams. Think about Palpatine and toads. Just jumping and hopping around. Thanks, Seth. Oh, I should. So I used to do a comic with a friend of mine. He's actually the friend that I'm doing. I should see if I can find that comic. The comic was called Batitude. If you want to see like my terrible drawings. See you next time, Snow. Bye. Where is it? How do we do this? No? Let me try pulling up these comics. Ah, here we go. I should conclude one of these as like a throwback. Hopefully they're all posted in here. One of your early landscapes. Let's see. Comic archive. Mumble, you only have. That's not very many. No, how do we do this? Let me hang on here. Dang it, I forgot. I already forgot to do that. Let's do commands. Giveaway, gamble. Yeah, bonus. Oh my god. See how terrible my memory is? I'm telling you. Where's my chat? I gotta pull up my chat window. Oh, there it goes. Bonus. And then. Forgot to give you your bonus. Ah, I did it wrong. Wait, no, I did it right.
Numbers. Oh, your dub air on here. I'm gonna give maximum duty. Give you some extras there too. Bloop bloop. Where'd my pen go? Oh, here it is. Oh, I got so distracted. I was gonna look up that. Oh. Ginger snaps. Wait, did you just roll? Roll 9. I missed it. Roll 9. Lost. Oh my god. Mumbles. Why? I was gonna find a comic. Got distracted. These mistake the starts. I feel like there was a Halloween one. And there was a super doofy pumpkin. I wanted to put it into the painting. So it'd be. Starts in the spirit of the holidays, maybe? Hey, Shark, thanks for the follow. I can't find it. But sub the following, but you didn't get snaps? Oh, I'm sorry. Who needs snaps? Who didn't get their snaps? Let me know if you didn't get snaps and I'll give you some. Hey, Shark. Thank you. Let's see. I need to make this pumpkin a little bit. Let's see. Wow. You know how hard it would be to carve a pumpkin this large? Oof. You need like a shovel. Yeah, you're supposed to get him for following. Hey guys, my mom's watching again. Be good. No. Here, I did owe Ren Beast some. Gamble away. I wonder if I should light some of these up then, maybe. Like an extra in Braveheart. Three toes. I wonder if a Cyclops pumpkin would translate. This does make me want to carve pumpkins a lot too.
Sloth? Oh, it's just a Cyclops. I don't know if I should carve stuff into all of them. I think maybe like one or two more. I don't know if any are really clear. Put like Palpatine. I wish I. Pew, pew, pew. Wait, no. So, Tim, will you paint a Templar? A Templar? What brings up Templars? I mean, maybe I would. I usually do environments. I could try. I could paint the home of an ironclad Templar. I do love painting fantasy stuff. Have you everyone has a delay. I think it's. Oh, is that it? You think the delay is for multiplayer stuff? Is it raining outside? It's just raining in my mind. Templar Sanctum. Templar Sanctum sounds really cool. I'll do that. Ah, yes, good call, good call. Best shape. Though on a pumpkin carving, I don't know how this one would float. We'll figure it out a little bit here. I need to start making a list of the. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do tomorrow for chat stuff. Templar Sanctum does sound really fun. Oh! Let's see. Use this other brush I just started using. Doghouse pumpkin vines. I like that suggestion. It's a Birdo pumpkin. I know. Oh, carving pumpkins is always fun. My biggest thing with carving pumpkins I use the same thing where when I have a sketchbook that's too nice and I don't want to draw on it because I'm like, oh, the sketchbook's too nice, and so then I'm sitting there with a pumpkin. I'm like, what can I carve? I need to do this pumpkin justice. So I can never think of what to actually carve in it for the longest time. Oh, who's heading out? I missed. Need to do some reading. Oh, good night, Ren. Thanks for stopping by. It's fun having you here again. Gamble 100. Oh, you lost 100. Oh, I thought it said you won 100 for a second. Wop, wop, wop. Gambling never does pay. It's true. Good night, Ren. Sleep good. Have good reads. Oh, you should, before you go, you should send a link to that, unless we already showed it, the Linkle was it? Bobolinko bird? Oh, there's a setting to reduce lag? Oh, really? I would, if you know that setting, I'd definitely like to engage it. Bobolink, yeah. Did we show that before? I would like to show that. Oh, it was a really sweet, it was a really cool drawing you did there. Mumbles. I didn't think you'd be a gambler. I thought you'd be one of the ones that hung on to your monies.
didn't suspect you for a gambler. Yeah, let's show this off. This is pretty sweet. I thought this was really cool. It's the Bobolink. That's really cool. No control. Yeah, I really like this. Look at that Master Sword. Bobolink to the past. But yeah, check her out at Virginia Green Art. It's got some sweet bird paintings and creatures and stuff. Adventures of Bird. That makes me think of oh hey Jake, the gambling thing's on Twitch. So if you log into Twitch, you can collect ginger snaps, which is the form of ginger currency on my stream. So if you get on there, you can you get ginger snaps by subscribing, following, or not following. TV settings reduce. Let's see. Reduce stream delay. Oh. Let's see if I can just save that out or what. Save changes? Well, thanks, Set. I appreciate that. Let's see if that helps out a little bit. But yeah, Jake, you can just you can collect coins and you'll be able to buy stuff in the stream. And I want to get prizes and such. I don't know if it'll apply right away. I guess we could wait and see. Oh, you like the having the chat on screen? Is that what you mean, Mumbles? Good. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, I started adding it so that we could have a little bit more understanding between YouTube and Twitch. Seems like most people watch on Twitch, but I had a few people that they weren't able to view the Twitch stream for internet issues and stuff like that. So let's plop it up there. I have had days where most people were in the YouTube channel too. But for the most part, Twitch is where it's at. This? That's just a formless bird. No, yeah, it's a big microphone. Yeah, I would guess that would probably take effect next time. Keep jumping back and forth. Twitch seems like place to be, but YouTube is the one that notified me. You can, with Twitch, you can notify, you can set up notifications, but they're like email notifications. Yeah, the mic's not as big. It's got like the big foam cover. It's supposed to reduce noise, stuff like that. Yeah, I think when you hit follow on Twitch, there's a little icon appears that's like, would you like to be notified when this person goes live? Oh, something happened. Hey, I didn't know you weren't following me. No. Can you have it? Thanks for the follow, by the way, too. Look at that. Can you have it notify you in other ways? Because email, I always get like a bunch of emails, and I'm like, oh, I didn't check my email at all, so I didn't even know. YouTube.
I'll get it set up so you'll get a telephone call. Light is coming from the right, making the house shadow go to the left, but then it looks like the shadow travels towards the viewer. Oh, you're talking about this shadow right here across here? This is, yeah, random cloud shadow. Yeah, I know you were on. I was just teasing you. Download the app and push notifications like YouTube does. Yeah, so uh, a good tip if you have like a large area of ground cover and stuff, it'd be kind of boring if it was all just like the same in light and stuff like that. So you can always play around with imaginary structures outside of the painting, like things that are off over here that are casting shadows and things like that. And it really helps to break up your ground plane. It just in general it makes it a little bit more interesting. So you could think like the person looking at this could be like, oh, well maybe there could be another house over there. There could be cloud cover, and we've kind of got these clouds over here, and so these deep clouds over here, kind of hinting that oh maybe there are some clouds over there. But yeah, the house, you can see the house shadows kind of back over here, and I have this big cloud, kind of soft shadows just overlaying the whole place. The house needs a little bit more structure. What is the... Oh, it's super cool. Where? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Could you reform the question? Do. I have oh, that one. Oh, it's kind of like, you know, one of those like sideways, like oh, because he sees this guy here. I don't know, maybe it's too ridiculous to put it there. I kind of like it though. Yeah, it's just a super derpy face. I'm gonna put a little bit of splatter on some of these. You know, pumpkins tend to have like a little bit of texture and stuff in them. I was gonna ask about the oh my cat like bumped up against the door and scared me. I was like, oh. I was gonna ask, like, I don't really normally play. I used to play music on the channel. Would people is everyone okay with that? Not having the music on the channel? I feel like then people can watch the streams later easily. Have you seen Andreas Rocho's stuff? If you send me a link, once again, terrible with names, so perhaps I have, but I'm not sure. Like, I'll recognize people's work right away if I've seen it or not, but I pretty much have to see it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add. Oh, hey, Critical, welcome back. Let's check out this art. Oh yeah, I follow him. Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. Kimchi, where'd you go? Yeah, I follow him on ArtStation. I really like his work. He pumps out a lot of work fast too. Yeah, Critical. I plan on putting lighting inside of them. I was just gonna add that later though. Put a little pumpkin in here maybe. Just hit it with a little bit of light.
But good call though. Oh, what's ArtStation? Um, ArtStation is a fantastic place to follow lots of different artists. Um, yeah, I follow it on. Yeah, his work's super good too. Yeah, ArtStation is just a really good like portfolio kind of professional art website where you can follow lots of fantastic artists. Uh, so like here's my ArtStation. I'll just post that. So you can go on there and check out. Yeah, Etan, his work's fantastic as well. He works at Naughty Dog, doesn't he? Yeah, you can make page. Silly cats. I don't think there's really any kind of limit on what or any kind of requirement for what you post. It's like a personal art site. You can post whatever you want. Or I mean, a lot of people use it as portfolios, but really you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, Naughty Dog makes Last of Us. Yeah. Hey, Tyrant. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Too kind, too kind. I think I'm gonna add an atmosphere pass. Well, maybe I'll do a lighting pass first. I'll do pumpkin light. Explodes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's super easy. I really like ArtStation because it's really easy to upload stuff, and it seems like another nice community of artists too. Seems like it has good moderators and stuff. Aw, thank you. Are you on there as well, Upgrade? Boop, 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 boop. Got a little bit of the area where I'm like, nothing I have is good enough to post. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And set, don't feel that way where you don't have anything to post. I'm a firm believer of uh, like even if you don't feel like you're ready, just post it. If you can get people to give you feedback, and then also if you're always too afraid to post stuff, you'll never post stuff. But if you start posting stuff, you'll instantly being like, I want to do better than I did last time with my newest post. I want to show everyone that's following me that I can get better, and I want other people to see that. And you give yourself a track to kind of follow, something to adhere to. I feel like posting your work online kind of gives you something to so like a little mini goal of what you want to work on. That's fine. I mean, I was talking about. Remember, I was talking about having a CG hub, and that was years ago, and my stuff was butts. It's never too early to post stuff. It's definitely just post. Twitch, YouTube Live. I'm everywhere. That's fine. Post some character art on there. I feel like if I didn't post stuff back in the day as much, I probably wouldn't be as good as I am now because posting stuff really challenged me to get better. Maximum Jewels. You've got double coverage. Is my voice like reverbing in your ear? Yeah, it is all about, it's all about just learning and practice. And you have to remember everyone else was in your position too, so hopefully there's not like people, people aren't going to judge you like you might think they would. Unless they're butts. Double the echo, 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 echo. I did accidentally one time. I had my stream running on the side just so I could make sure it was working, and I accidentally had the audio on, so it was just like reverbing like crazy, just woo, 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 woo. I know myself a bit tuning. Yeah, just post it. I mean, I love seeing. The most exciting thing for me is, when you have kind of that. When I see people, they're nervous to post kind of the first post and stuff like that, but then they start posting and you get to see that progress, like the artist just becoming better and better, and that's super exciting to see. And that in itself is a great reason to post. Do it. Post. Oh, thank you. Timmy the Post. The postest with the mostest. I do want to adjust this a little bit more into the orange field. It's a little too yellow. There you go. Yeah. Now I can grab some of these bits. Start hitting some edges with a little bit of yellow lighting. That might be a little too much there. I think, what was the pumpkin layer? Was it? Nope, not that one. This one? Yeah, this one. I'm gonna hit Control H and hide that layer, and we're gonna glow this place up. So scary. Spooky, scary skeletons. Does anyone listen to Boingo Boingo? It's great Halloween music. Or is it Oingo Boingo? Boingo Boingo or Oingo Boingo? I don't remember. Well, it's one of those. It has I didn't realize this for a long time, but the guy that sings in it is Danny Elfman. He's like the he is the composer for a lot of blanking, Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff. I am terrible with names. Absolutely atrocious. Tim Burton. There we go. It might just be like a combination of trying to talk and paint and all that. That might be. We'll blame it on that, not my old age. But yeah, he does like all the Tim Burton music. Apparently, also fantastic at singing. Burton, yes, Burton indeed. Spooky, scary skeleton. Well, that's a really good music to listen to for. Three of my favorite movies and bands. I'm gonna do the reverse order of that, and Churches is one of my favorite bands.
and I really like Kesha, which is hilarious. And new Fallout Boy. People are probably gonna hate on me for those two things. But yeah, Churches, new Fallout Boy, and Kesha. And I really like. They go with the fourth one too. It's a band called Polish, I believe. Yeah, Churches is fantastic. Aw, Jake, I know I'm not that old. I'm getting older though. My mind's going, I'm losing it. But yeah, I really like those bands. You cannot condone, and I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all. I could pull up my list and pull up some other classier bands. I really like Taiko. It's kind of just sort of chill music. Let me pull up my list of bands just so I can remember some of the stuff. Neon Indian. I really like Neon Indian as well. Um, Neon Indian. Yeah, I'd say those are. I used to be really into Interpol, like M83. Yeah. Oh, and Borns. I've been listening to Borns a lot, like Electric Love. That's a really good song. And favorite movies, I would go with Star Wars: Return of the Jedi, number one. Number two would probably be Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And number three would be, man, what would three be? What's a movie? Probably Wreck It Ralph would be three. I really like Wreck It Ralph. It was just a fantastic movie. I love that one. Odessa? Odessa. I don't know if I'm familiar with. Is that a band or? What would what are everyone else's three favorite bands and movies? Ah, that was the wrong layer. It's a band. I'll have to check it out. Oops, that's not the right. Oh, that's the wrong layer. No, I love Ghibli movies, but no, I think it's movies. Well, most of the movies when I was just younger when I watched, and I just really really love those, and they stuck with me. It's super hard. It's really oh. Why does that keep? Oh, I keep switching this over to the wrong layer type. Oh, it's because I have the wrong. I'm supposed to have a gradient. Ghibli times Zelda. That was a really cool short. Has everyone seen that? I know Critical Mammal has. Yeah, it's hard coming up with like that essential list on the spot. Oh, Mike Snow. I used to listen to tons of Mike Snow. Yeah. And then I was watching a bunch of like British shows and stuff that had. There was a show that had his intro in it or something, or one of his songs was in the intro. So I really got into that. Yeah, I'm all over the place with music. Oh, don't get me started, Jake. I know that you like that one.
Really, Mike Snow is? I didn't listen to him in a while. I just listened to a lot of Mike Snow probably about a year ago, maybe. Jake trying to say Phantom Menace is my favorite. We all know your favorite's Phantom Menace, Jake. Jar Jar for life, right? Oh, Jar Jar's not the worst, but I'm trying to figure. No, this is not the best way to do this. There's a much better way. Gonna put it on here. Yeah. Huh. I think Spotify recommended Mike Snow a long time ago. That's kind of how I got. There we go. This is way easier. So glowy. I listen to a lot of weird EBM. Yeah, I like a lot of electronic stuff too. Jar Jar in the U.S. Enterprise. Jar Jar is a really good pilot for the USS Enterprise. Big data. Okay. There we go. Now we're starting to get that like. Yeah, set. You'll have to send me a set list. Off the wall, but really, I think I'll leave his soundtrack under the skin. Lots of. Don't you listen to the Bears, where the Canadian board somethings? Oh snap! Indeed. Yeah, totally. That'd be cool. Tweet it. Wait, what? No, this is the glow. Put that to max. There we go. Trying to figure out this. And here. Oops. And this would be kind of, able to connect these a little bit. You know, you can connect them a little bit with so the tops and stuff. And so they can actually attach to something, otherwise they wouldn't be able to float there. So a little messy. Let me go through here. I'll cut it all up and then I'll add it. Bar Jinx. Bar Jinx. The ultimate superhero. I'll put this one here and do a little bit. I'll clean this one up a little bit. How about favorite movies, everyone? What's top 3 favorite movies? Yeah, Boards of Canada. That's what it was. Yeah, best way to contact me would be I've got my Facebook channel or Twitter. I'm on Twitter usually. Send me some recommendations. I always love listening to new stuff. And I'm like flip flopping which side this is. Oh, there we go. And there. And a little bit of eye just showing through there. Erase. Add. A little bit of erase. A little bit of add. Should I do any more of these pumpkins lit up? Maybe this one in the back too. I might just do that. I don't actually listen to a ton of music these days. Oh, layer man. And the Pumpkin King. Wait, maybe I should put that in there. Jack Skellington. Visioneers? I don't think I've seen Visioneers. Visioneers. So what's the snaps for? The snaps are a form of currency, and you'll be able to buy icons for the chat, like chat specific icons. And I've got some Steam games I want to give away. We'll do like a raffle thing. You can use the coins for that. Just ooh. Oh, yeah, new Mad Max is fantastic. I do really like the new Mad Max. It was such a good movie. Lost 30. Mumbles, mumbles, mumbles. And then you win. Wow, that tangent's gonna bug me. Let's see if I can get a. Maybe I can put on a different pumpkin. Hide it back here in this guy. Man, Mumbles, you're on a streak, a bad streak. See, I think his face is like down here. His eyes are bigger. His eyes are closer together, I think, too. It's starting to look like him. Oh, you think he wants to gamble? He's gambling already. No. That looks like Jack Skellington, I think.
Meow, meow, meow. And if you haven't met him, Maximum Duty, that is Kimchi. Kimchi, you want to make your make another appearance on Twitch? Kimchi is my opinionated cat. Kimchi bonus over 9,000. Oh, that saying over 9,000 or whatever, it reminds me of I've got a story. A story. So, back in the day of LAN parties, it's a very dated sentence, I suppose. We had this group of people I hung out with, and we didn't have enough. We didn't all have our own computers or anything, but there was like this old folks sort of retirement place or something that had a bunch of computers set up, and they would let us play the computer, use the computers, and so we're using the computers and everything. Everything's going fine. Whoops. And then one of the days, this one kid wrote on one of the boards. He was just like, "All your base are belong to us," and then something about eating brains, and we got kicked out, and we're never able to hang out there again. So that was a bummer. But yeah, the old people didn't take too well to the internet memes of the day. That's my story. It's kind of a boring story, I suppose, but it's a story nonetheless. Hooligans! Yep, they were being hooligans. I don't know what they expected. I mean, old people aren't gonna like all your brains. Or something about brains. I don't remember what the brain one was. I do remember it was all your base belong to us. Or all your base are belong to us, that old ones. Oh yeah, StarCraft. I'm bad at StarCraft, but I would team up with someone. I think it was like we play 2 versus 1 because I was so bad at it, and we have one friend would attack us, and the other one would just build stuff, and they'd see if they could get past our defenses. Diablo was my LAN party. Well, I guess you didn't really need LAN that much for that one. But that's what I played a lot of back in the day. Whoa. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I love playing that game. Has anyone here played Myth? My brother was just saying I was good at that. I was pretty good at Myth. But yeah, not Myst, but Myth. It was a game from Bungie. It was an old RTS. Actually, Halo was originally gonna be like an RTS game like that. I really like that one. I love Myth. That was one of my favorite games too. Bungie.
What's yeah, Dan already left. But yeah, Bungie's that was a great game. I forgot what brought that up though. Are you putting a tentacle beast in the doghouse? No, Seth, that's ridiculous. I'm putting a crocodile in here. Or I mean an alligator. Just a regular old alligator puppy. Just a normal old puppy pup. Old fashioned chicken eater, yep. Purple people eater. But in the green variety of color. If you live in the north, you don't have to worry about these things eating chickens because they're not around at all. I'm gonna reduce the detail a little bit on that right here. Kind of do an inverted bit where it, yeah, there we go. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, it's starting to read a little better. Kind of like that it sort of blends in. It's one of those little details you have to really look for. They're in the sewers. They would freeze in the sewers if they're in the sewers around here. Or not around here, but where I used to live. Ah, good mumbles. Oh my god. Okay. No, dude, don't do it. Oh my god. You just can't stop encouraging it too. That's funny. The rise and fall of Mumbles. The waning of an empire. You know, I think so. Do we have any good? Yeah, we can get a name on there. Do we have any name suggestions? I mean, we could get maybe since you donated, you could give some suggestions. You have a name you want to put on there, as long as it's not like obscene. Just walk away from it, dog. Dog McPoop pants. It is. It would be humorous if it was named Dog.
What if we call it cat dog? I don't know if I have room to put cat dog. Yeah, I'm really having fun with putting these windows in. I love doing my glowies. Fluffy. Do you want to call it Fluffy? Doop doop doop. Well, maybe they don't pay electricity. Maybe they're just gonna burn their house down. Hey, Orange Shadow, thanks for the follow. Hey, Griffin Cloud, welcome here, welcome. The ginger snaps are a form of currency. I should have like a little explanation of what they are. They're a point system, and you can win things, buy things. I'm going to start out with shapes that you can use in chat, I believe. There's the goal. Oh, whoop, whoop. I'm going to undo this a little bit. We're going to... Griffin Cloud is my good buddy. Oh man, I've known... This is his first time here on the stream, and I've known him for pretty near 10 years. I think it's actually over 10 years I've known him. My longest friends. My good buddy. He's a good dude. Yeah. Some of these windows are different colors, so I kind of make these a little bit more orange. Shift them into the orangey spectrum. Ah, yes, yes. I'm gonna add a window glow layer. This might be glow for everything. I might actually just sort of... That's too much. Oh, I didn't have the right setting. Let's try a hard light. That might be a little too intense. Yeah, thanks. Aw, I'm glad it's relaxing. That's a really fun way to work. Hanging out, talking to people, having a good time, telling derpy jokes and stories. Adding glow to all kinds of stuff, because I love glow so much. Kimchi? Kimchi?
He's so grumpy.
Why are you so grumpy, Kimchi?
It's like the world is unfair and unjust.
Living life on the edge, Megan. Well, you know, I could just use this brush. This would be a little more control to the control glow.
My poor sausage.
Your sausages, yeah, technically, by the way, little sausage here
You have to look at this table.
isn't actually mine. It's actually my girlfriend's, Megan's. But it just happens that synth kimchi is what I'm going to call him, is perfect. One might say perfect for that's terrible for armrest. So I've kidnapped kimchi. Synth chi, you are now mine. Yes, meowsta. Meowsta. Maximum duty. Engage maximum duty. Kimchi, get over here right meow. I want to give you the kimchi cuddles. He's really moody for some reason right now. Right meow. Has everyone had kimchi before? Like, the food? I'm gonna come back to that because I just noticed I missed a window. Though maybe, you know what? I'm gonna leave that window not glowing. I'll come back to it. I want to have that one be kind of boarded up a little, but he might have lost his pumpkin. Megan, does he have his pumpkins?
Oh, did someone ask that?
Yeah,
Aw.
because I think.
What? It was hiding.
Don't you dare eat my cat, Sat. Kimchi.
Can I show everyone your pumpkin?
I can put him on. Where's this is? Yeah, this is glow. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. The silhouette. Kimchi, say hello. Meow meow meow. Uncanny.
No, he's happy. He just wanted a good time.
I was thinking of doing. I like kind of the idea of maybe just a tiny hint of light coming out of these bad cracks. Bad cracks. Cute as kimchi. I have bad insulation here too. Let's see, go down to this layer down here.
He's happy now. He's on the attention.
Yeah, now he's perfectly happy.
He's crying so well.
Put some little boards under here. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. I wonder if I should put like a creepy mist maybe coming in. It's like a little hint of color or something. Fog. Oh, bless you. Hey, Titanic Rune. Welcome back. Twerking and watching. Rolling in from the back. What does it mean?
Should I be concerned?
I'll start with blue. Let me turn this down. I'll try like a warm mist too. The Mist. Isn't there a big movie called that? The Fog or The Mist? I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna do a layer that's kind of just sort of a. This is a depth layer. Basically, just gonna use this to sort of. Hopefully, you had a pleasant drive to work. Just gonna use this layer just to kind of push the depth on all the layers and stuff. I'll cut out that bit later. Oh, Kimchi's being so sweet now. He just wanted attention. Just wanted some attention. Are you working late or are we in very different time zones? Yeah, you work in the evenings, I think you said, right? I'm gonna have to erase all that, all those fences. That's gonna be all boring. Or incredibly relaxing. I'll just pass out while I do it. Let the beard take over. So this is just like layer one. We go in and kind of just using this layer to pull some objects forward, push some stuff back and stuff like that. Easy way to get some nice depth. Oof, it is a late night. Hopefully you are enjoying late night working. I'd probably, I guess I wouldn't mind it. I definitely paint better at nighttime, so maybe I should be working at nighttime. King Titanic. This will pull this fence forward nicely and separate it, and then maybe I'll do another layer. I really should be doing just a layer mask on here, so I wouldn't have to be as careful, but I'm just erasing it right now. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, dida. Probably gonna have to go eat some dinner in a little bit here, so I should get going pretty soon. Probably after I do this atmosphere. Twitch Prime? Does that give you no commercials and stuff? Alpha Centauri Prime. Ooh. Yeah, I promised I'd hang out with my girlfriend too. She's all done with her work stuff. Does it do the dishes? This Twitch Prime. Yeah, you don't have to. I saw it earlier. I was gonna read it. There was a was suggesting it. And then there's what YouTube Red and stuff like that too. Yes, sir.
Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. Yeah, Kimchi, he's been talking up a storm since you left. He was on the stream a moment ago. You missed him. You just missed him. Trying to decide if I want to go with like a blue. What color fog? Did Loyalty Bot crash? Let's check. Is it not working? Should I kill him and boot him back up? Oh, it says your last bot exploded. It says wait a moment. So let's see if I can get it come back on. Yeah, it says wait a minute here. Kimchi, do you want to say hi again to everybody? Or am I taking too long to go get dinner? Yeah, it's still messing up. I'm probably gonna get off stream pretty soon here. I getting sleepy. Well, not sleepy, but just I want to go hang out with my girlfriend. She's being sweetly patient. I'm gonna erase this one and bring this one back. I know, I'll be back. I wish I could stream longer. Thanks, Crawford. Appreciate it. It's getting there. It's getting there. Put a gradient and do a little bit of a soften it up a little bit. It is looking nice and colorful. Let me. Am I gonna take one to multiple streams? I like to push color all over the place, really make it vibrant. Like, look at the difference with this color balance on and off. Ooh, I like that color balance. So I'll have to add some. Yeah, that's looking really nice. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there's. Let's see. Call you Raid. Yeah, that's usually what I think I call you. Let's see. Could try a darker sky. I'll try it. I'll see you, Jake. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you stopping by. It was great to have some brothers, some more brothers in here saying hello and stuff. Bye, Jake. You should come back again soon. Oops. I'm gonna try another overlay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, I like that. What message didn't you see, Titanic? I can't get RevBot to work. Come back again, Jake. Yeah, those are YouTube comments. I'm gonna try pulling a little blue over here, a little bit over here. Whoop. I don't even remember what layer I drew those birds on. When was that? I should get going though. Oh, I haven't stood up in a while. But sorry to cut the stream off now, but I think I will stream some more tomorrow. Cause I keep saying I'm gonna get off. I probably should. I'm gonna go. But I'll be back tomorrow sometime. I don't know exactly when I'll be waking up though. But I really appreciate hanging out with everybody. It was a lot of fun. I can't believe I'm taking this painting into a third stream. I've been going real slow with it, I guess. But thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out again. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great night. And if anyone wants to, maybe I don't know, just message me on. I've got my Facebook channel. It's pretty easy to find. I've got all my stuff down there. But yeah, send me some of those set list, and have a great night, everybody. It's been great. Yeah, I really love doing it. It's fun. Good night, everyone. Bye. Ooh, wait, before we leave, let me see if there's anyone I can pass the stream along before we leave, because I always forget to do this. We could send you to Eric. He's a pretty cool dude. How do we do this? There we go. I'm gonna host him, so we'll do that. And when everyone goes into the stream, if you would say something about, yeah, he's still going. So if we want to say, what should we say? Should we say something about ginger something? Ginger beard attack, if you want. That'd be pretty cool. Let me see. Can I just post in here? Let's see. Host. Is it slash host or exclamation host? I don't know if that works.